What we can do nothing. Both are branches of knowledge. So, this Uparama, which is known as Uparama and Uparati. Uparama and Uparati. So, you see that we have, here comes brandy. So, so what we are doing in becoming a seeker, we continue to live in the state of discernment. We live in the state of discernment and follows dispassion in our life. So dispassion is not a negative term. It gives me a feel-good factor all the time. And discernment means the knowledge in the intellect prevents the mind to go wild. But it does not fully bridge the gap between the knowledge and the behavior. It does not bridge the gap between knowledge and behavior. You see, I got a message from one that he is not feeling good, that's why he is not attending the session. Dispassion is not there. Dispassion is not there. You see, neither the discernment is there nor the dispassion. So we teachers enjoy our life. We don't talk about those, because if you challenge them, then they get more upset. So it is better to not to make people upset. That is not our goal. So coming back, when the gap between the knowledge and the behavior is not bridged fully, so there are a lot of wild things going on in the mind. So we have 6 inner treasures. So first we covered sama, calm, relax, equanimity of the mind. That makes us work on the mind. Dhamma, we just understood it as sensory control means cultivating new habits and replacing the old ones. And then the third one, we came to Uparati. So Uparati has many meanings, we just covered last week, but Uparati means, what is the Uparati means? Uparama frees us from our likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes dictate our behavior. Then attitude and personality. To make mind natural, what is to be done? It should conform to my duty. That is what we covered. What is to be done should conform to universal law. Universal law, we will talk about it. We will talk about it. So if anything against the universal law, against me should not be done. I love myself. My profession is guiding, mentoring, so I should always be ready. That makes me good to myself. Then we are good to others also. First, I have to be good to myself. Leave the world aside. When I am good to myself, I am good to everyone. And you are relaxed all the time. How I have to be good to Brandy, to Lara. Your sense of anxiety is there. So let me see what Lara likes, so I should talk the same. We do it every day, every moment. Think of it. That should not be done. And it leaves you in a moment, spontaneous moment. It changes your attitude and behavior. I had to face lot of challenges, not here among you yoga experts. Oh, this guy is coming to my studio, going to teach. He will take away my students. Why should I take away your students? That's none of my business. No. He has been mentored by the master. He knows so that what I'm teaching, people will go away from me. Do you see that fear lies with lot of studios, and that is one reason we are not successful fully? Anyhow, come to the spontaneity. Yesterday, she is only 14 years old. She does one session for 2 hours every week. I'm talking about spontaneity. You see what happens when you follow Uparati, Sama, Dhamma and Uparati, that these kids have a natural level of spontaneity. So I'm giving one example. So I have to guide her about the real self. So for the kids, principles are the same, but I have to guide in a different way. I said, do you know watch? Yes, I know. Do you know the analog watch, manual watch, digital watch, smartwatch? My son gave me a smartwatch. So what is common here? Watch. Now tell me, I asked her, tell me what is the utility of the watch? Time. We all know. Go slowly. Don't allow the ego to come in. So that 14-year-old girl, no ego. So she says tracking time. So then I asked her, can you show me the time in the watch? No, now it is 11:30. I said, no, I don't want numbers. Can you show me the time? Did you understand? You show me the time. No, it is 11:30 a.m. I said, no, 11:30. Can you show me the time? What she told me, that blew my mind. So the time is not seen in the watch. Hence, the real self is also not seen, but it is still there. That is what she told me. Look at the spontaneity. Did you understand that? Watch is common factor, right? Watch means time. I don't see the time, I see the digits and the numbers in the watch. Whether you have digital watch, manual watch, analog watch, battery operated watch or smartwatch. Then I gave an example of living being, non-living beings. Being is common, plants being, animal being, human being. That being is the real self. But sir, we cannot see it. and still we have to find it. I said, that's why we are meeting every week. Did you get it? So then I explained to her that being and the time cannot be seen by the sense organs and the mind. That is why we are meeting together. Through the knowledge of the Eastern wisdom, we can discover this being and the real self. But look at her spontaneity. That spontaneity comes when we follow and become a seeker. Are you getting it? Are you understanding? No. Yes. Terry says, only I see one head goes ups and down. Why we are studying Eastern wisdom? Because other knowledge cannot help me to find the real self. They are not valid instruments of knowledge. Science has done tremendous progress. It's okay. That's okay. But it has done tremendous progress to know what is the world outside. What is the matter outside? Can you show me any branch of the science who says topic is who am I? That is why we have to study Eastern wisdom. So once we understand in the intellect, it begins the journey of discernment, dispassion, six treasures, sama, dhamma, and uparama. You know what we feel, I was so happy to when I heard her response. Oh, the time is not seen, but definitely it is there. The being is not seen, but still it is there. Oh, that is why. And her mom sent me a message. Such a beautiful message. Why? Now see that. Why? And then I will come to, this is all topical to Uparama. Because she is also blown away by the same example. She also understands, oh, this is what you are talking about. So what happened? Luckily, I got a 1-year contract. Luckily. I did not mean it. No. You have to guide her throughout the year. That is the power of knowledge. Now you see, did I have an intent to push her to continue my sessions? No. That comes from ego. Doership, knowership. Knower, I know, hence I will do it. I will guide your daughter. I will do this. No. So when the sense of the doership is not there, and mind is not running after the fruits, the result of an action, spontaneity is there. You are doing the same work, I'm guiding. Sometimes somebody sends me little money, I simply say thanks for your support. They don't send me thanks for your support, at least you are attending. Some people say that I'm not feeling good, so I'm not attending. Thanks for your support. For everything. So the second meaning of the uparama is doing your nitya and the naimitya karma. Never leave nitya and the naimitya karma. Second meaning. So what is that meaning? You are always relaxed. You are not running. You are not absolutely busy. You are not reacting. There is no question of reaction. So I'm covering two types of karma. Nitya means, the word nitya means daily, simple. And we have added karma, daily karma. What needs to be done must be done. No, I'm not feeling good, so I will not give a class today. Why? Are you special? Everyone feels not good. Do you see that? The word nitya means daily. Therefore, the nitya karma are actions that are performed daily because they are prescribed karma. You know the word prescription medicine? Universal law. Prescription, prescribed karma, they are my duties and responsibilities of a person depending on their condition, family, relationship, profession, and external factors. Now see, our masters makes our intellect and the mind crazy. Why? Because they don't want you to live your life internally the way you are living. Because every day you live your life daily, weekly, expecting a different result, it will never happen. So what he is saying, now see that. See, nitya karma, first he says, leads to what it leads to? It leads to calm, peace, relaxation, focus, and goodness in your mind. It removes the defect in your personality and destroys the negative attitude. Otherwise we talk about, no, I have a habit of being angry, what should I do? Forget about that. Don't go for anger management. The word management always comes with the mismanagement. Corporate management. Because there is a mismanagement, that's why there is a corporate management. Self-management. Real self is full of peace and happiness. What to manage? Now what master says, that needs to be kept in the intellect all the time. When you do the nitya karma, we have already discussed what needs to be done must be done. What not to be done means preferences is likes and dislikes. I am not feeling good, hence I will not join your session. Don't join it. That's your problem. No, hopefully I'm telling those people who have not written to me like this. That does not become a nitya karma. Now what is... So first understand another part. If I am a teacher, what is my nitya karma? You are husband, what is your nitya karma? You are wife, what is your nitya karma? You know it. It's not a big deal. So when I am in front of my honey, let me play my role. I am spontaneous. But if I have grudge against her or him, spontaneity will never be there. Do you see that? Terry, you are with your maid. Play your role. You have told me many a times, I get upset. Maid makes me crazy. No maid can make you crazy. How dare you say that? Did you understand that part? That my role changes from moment to moment. I'm conscious, I'm relaxed by sama, sensory control is there by dhamma. Let me play my role. Check. Are you spontaneous? Yes. Like this sweet and beautiful girl, the way she responded to me. Now, what our master says, that is another, it will blow your mind. What is that? Say, I follow my karma, uparama. On the road, what it means? It means I should drive safely within the speed limit. Role of a driver. Play my role. Right? Now I have been driving safely within the speed limit. I don't get any reward. But if I drive speed up, if I rush and speed up, then I am punished. So what is the meaning of nitya karma? That if I don't follow it, I am punished. If I follow it, I don't get any reward. No, if I asked you, requested you to come please 10 minutes before, do I get any reward? Sometime I extend the session, do I get any reward? But if I join the session even 1 minute late, couple of times, what kind of a guy, he talks a lot. I'm getting punished by your mind. So what I'm saying, find out. By performing karma in this way, you don't get any reward, so don't think of the reward. So that will help you dissolve your ego inside. That will also take your mind away from the fruits of that action, reward of that action, but you will get much more than that. Did you get it? That is the power of uparama. Did you get it? So our masters have classified two types of karma: nitya karma, naimitya karma. Naimitya karma means the same nitya karma that we do in the society, in our professional life, in our social life, in our family life, for our friends. Friend says, who is it? There are friends, and your friend feels the same way you feel the friendship with him or her. And she says, come and join my celebration. No, I'm very busy. That is how you maintain the harmony in your social life. You cannot say, you must not say that I cannot join. Find the time. Why? Say if you don't do it, you are punished. Who is punishing you? Your mind. No, I'm sorry, I did not. I'm sorry. How many times I'm saying I'm sorry? Look at the understanding our masters gave us to keep our journey of evolution intact, living in the society and also internally. That is the meaning of nitya and the naimitya karma, and that is all about uparama, the third treasure. Third treasure. Do you miss the birthday of your honey? No. But if your friend invites you, you miss it. Why? You are busy. Why you don't miss the birthday of your honey? There is a fear. It is not guided by sama and dhamma. Forget about it. Change your attitude. No, friend means honey, friendship, whatever you say, family members, etc., etc., etc. Nitya karma should be done regularly without fail. Non-performance causes demerit that results in distraction, anxiety, pain, and the suffering. This is what our masters say. The performance of the Nitya karma leads to calm, peace, relaxation, focus, goodness. Just follow it one week. So what types of karma? Just briefly, there are other three types of karma: Nitya karma, Naimitya karma. These must be done. So there is a Kamya karma. Kamya means desire. Any karma that is dictated, guided, governed, pressed by the desire to extract. Self being self-centered. You got it. What benefit I will get meeting Brandy or Sangeeta? What benefit? The mind that is constantly agitated by getting the benefit will build up ego, and the ego creates a veil. You will lose the spontaneity. Can ego and spontaneity will go together? No, just understand, clarity. The fourth type of the karma is known as prohibited. What is prohibited according to the law of the land? The rules of the society and the family must not be done, even if it gives me lot of benefits. Simple example. Don't pay your taxes to the IRS. You will get a notice. And then they will say, we will take you to the task. Fighting with the honey. Come on, you say honey and you're fighting. No, a lot of things, Nishidh, prohibited. Why you are fighting? Last thing, and then we will do the practice. Can you think of why you are fighting? With the honey, you say honey, and why you are fighting? To be happy. Can you get happiness fighting with that? Do you see? That is the power of this Eastern wisdom. No. So the master is asking, I'm fighting with the honey because he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't or she doesn't make me happy. Yeah. So I find the path to fight. Now by fighting, will I be happy? Prohibited. Prohibited. First, get rid of this. Rethink. Go to discernment. Have a discussion, then communicate. Look at the life changes. Look at the life changes completely. Remember this watch example. Manual watch, digital, smart watch. Smart watch means you are most beautiful from outside. What about inside? What about inside, my friend? That is more important. That is what is taught in Eastern wisdom. Being, plant being, animal being, human being. No, I have 2 legs, 2 hands, and the head is on the top. That's why I'm a human. No. Human being inside. Discernment, dispassion, sama, Dhamma, Uparama, makes me a human being, not from outside. What is outside? I'm very lazy. I react. Categorize. Plant being, animal being, human being. Shift. Play the game. Play the chess game. Shift. Oh, I left being a human. I'm an animal being, plant being, material being. Totally lazy. Doing nothing. This word is crazy. No, I am crazy. That is the power of Yama, Uparama. So please, I will only request you, so you remain spontaneous. So you see that now we are growing to become a seeker. And I have been repeating it again, the seeker never fails. Seeker always succeeds. Don't build a ego, I'm a seeker. They are opposite. Do you see that? They are opposite. Let us start our practice. Eyes are closed. Eyes are closed. Body is steady. And mind is looking inside. Is it sama? Question. Mentally, you visualize you are folding the hands in Namaste Mudra, bypassing the sense organs and the motor organs and being there in the space between the palms to be humble for yourself, for your sake. Is it the same state which this beautiful girl talked to me, which blew my mind? Yes. Sama. Oh, being is not seen. That is why we see into the space. It is not seen by any one of the sense organs. Are you 100% clear about this? When you are clear comes the Dhamma. What Dhamma says? It is not outside. What is outside seen by the sense organ? So what happens to the mind now? My friend, just think. Understand. Knowledge is power. What will happen? You remain, the body remains steady, the mind keeps looking inside the head, eyes remain closed symbolically, getting away from the sense organ. And in that space, you play with the mind. How? With the mantra, Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. You see the spontaneity comes? We are sowing a seed of Uparama. Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. Let everyone be happy. And check. Is your mind saying, let everyone be happy except my enemy? If your mind is saying, you are still far away becoming a seeker. No, normally when we have a fight with our honey at home, then we have that feeling. Just know that. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. May there be peace for all. Here, I'm becoming selfish for a right reason. Mind, listen to it. You have to seek peace for all. Why? So that the mind gets away from the likes and dislikes. How the likes and dislikes are created? Dhamma is not there. You see that? meditation must follow contemplation and reflection on the knowledge, and then the life changes. Oh, 1 minute of meditation, 5 minutes of instant meditation. Compare that. For your sake. I'm not against anything. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. What a great statement. Let there be completeness in me and in everyone. Is gold not complete in itself? Is any matter, is steel not complete in itself? Is plant not complete in itself? Except we human beings. That is why we have a desire. A sense of incompleteness is there. You see the link. Sense of incompleteness makes my mind run into the world to seek for the sake of happiness. Who sees these objects? Sense organ. Dhamma comes there. I retrieve, relax, sama. I retrieve further, dhamma. Oh, you are saying that if everything in the world is complete in itself except me, that is why I am running outside. Did you understand that? Yes. Now see where the mind is running. Many people, self-control, mental control, thought control. Very creamy words and phrases. It doesn't work in meditation. That's why they don't reach anywhere. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, my friends. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. May there be happiness for all. What I have to do to harm someone? May there be happiness for all. Do you see happiness? No. Do you see completeness? No. Do you see peace? No. Do you see well-being? No. Not by the sense organ. Go back to the same example I gave to this girl. Watch, being. Whereas the goal of meditation is to find the being. Senses are settled in itself. Why? Sense cannot see the real self. Mind cannot find the real self. I have to transcend the mind. Have you heard meditation is transcending the mind? This is transcending the mind. We use flowery words, transcend the mind, close your eyes, without understanding. That takes you nowhere, my friends, if we are not sticking to these principles. Now check it. Are you comfortable? Move your mind from top to the bottom of your body, to all the joints, one after the other. And now in that state of the sama, dhamma and uparama, you are seeing, aware, knowing these joints. You will surely feel sensation, comfortable and steadiness. Where is the opposite of comfort? Unease. Why unease? Link it to the sama, dhamma and uparama, you will find it. My master, I remember, how can I forget my master? My master used to give a very rough example to hit our mind. The elephant walks and the dog continues to bark. Nothing happens to the elephant. You have that mind like an elephant. It took me years to understand that. So your mind walks and talks like an elephant. Likes and dislikes, continues to bark. You may have thoughts. No worries. I'm there. You are comfortable and carefree too. Understanding is very important with the practice. And then we completely go to the practice of breathing that we have been doing. But with an understanding. What is the principle? You do the practice of the mind, it regulates the breath. You do the breathing, it will calm down the mind. Breath and mind connection. So now in the state of samadhamma and uparagma, now you are breathing. You can breathe even for hours together. So look deep inside the heart. Start breathing quick, short, and the gentle breath through both the nostrils into the rib cage, with keeping your focus inside the heart to maintain your awareness of samadhamma and uparama. Just gentle, short, quick, gentle breath. Do you remind gentleness has to come from the sama and dhamma? Short, not worried, continue. Focus remains intact inside the heart in the space. Why space? Being, time. Two examples. Continue the breathing. The mind should not be dictated by the likes and dislikes. And stop this. Become aware of the flow of the breath. In direct understanding, if the flow of the breath from both the nostrils are equal, yes, mind is already within. Another pointer, move the mind on the entire body, from the top to the toes, slowly and gently, and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. And in that state, the mind is looking inside the space. Now, do you understand why I always stress upon become aware of the space? Sense organ has nothing to do there. Mind has nothing to do with the likes and dislikes. Link it to time in the watch is present, not seen by the sense organ. We are being, we are searching that being which is common, which is independent, which is our real self. We'll follow Shanto Hum with the retention of the breath for 15 seconds, inhalation for 10 seconds, and after exhalation, minimum we spend 30 seconds to check if the flow of the breath remains normal, natural, without any resistance. That keeps the mind within. So, start inhaling deep, silent, slow. Excuse me. Hold the breath, looking inside the heart. Shanto Hum. Sing in your mind, looking into the space. Allow the mind to get absorbed there. And release the breath. Release the breath and check the flow of the nostrils. So you see, the intellect and the mind is doing a lot of things inside. Outside, we simply say inhale, retain, chant the mantra. Inhale, deep, silent, slow. Continue. Retain the breath, Shanto Hum. Mind goes into the space. I am the peace. We are educating the mind. The mind is not aware. That is what is ignorance. Release the breath naturally. Flow of the nostrils, state of sensation, relaxation, and stillness continues, is what we are doing. You see, everything is clear with reference to the inner journey by the outer steps. Uparama. Inhale deep, silent, slow. Retain the breath and Shanto Hum. Maybe to one time, two times, depending on your mind. Shanto Hum. Release the breath. Inhale, deep, silent, slow. Continue to inhale. Very deep, as if noiseless. Hold the breath. Heart inside, Shanto hum. You see, we have a clarity, understanding that helps the mind to act rightly and properly. We succeed in meditation. Release the breath. And after releasing the breath, you ask the mind, do nothing, just watch, be aware. So now in that state, keep looking inside the heart and the space. You cover one milestone. What is that? In the space, you become aware of a point, then gently drop. Now the breath is normal. You gently drop Shantoham. Allow the intellect to pass on the knowledge. Shantoham, I am the peace. Peace is like the space, not verbally, non-verbally. And you will discover the mind merges into the space. But mind is still moving, so find another point in the space, another milestone. Continue to move the mind within. The time comes when the mind says, that is done. What is that meaning? The earliest, oldest definition of meditation, the mind merges into the real self. Continue. Sama, Dhamma, and Uparama, in the intellect, with clarity, inspires the mind to go deeper within. And this step, you already know it. From one milestone to the other. What is the milestone? It is a point in the space you are aware inside the heart. With that awareness, the moment you find a point, Shanto hum, the peace, and merges into the space. We cannot have Samadhamma and Uparama without discernment and dispassion. Shanto hum. Shanto hum. Yes, Samadhamma and Uparama makes the mind empty naturally. That is why we say mindfulness or meditation is natural. Effortless. Do nothing now. Remain as you are. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences. Bring the hands down. How are you, Kate?
I hit the wrong one. So effortless, timeless.
Good.
Weightless.
Beautiful. That is what I'm again repeating the same thing about that beautiful girl. Time is not seen. Do you see that point? Do you really understand? Time is not seen, but it is available to me. Is it not available? Real self is not seen, it is available to me. Consciousness, it is consciousness. How are you, Lara?
I feel better than when I started. I had a sinusy and just kind of a little bit heavy this morning, and so I decided to lay down for the meditation. And
Good.
I feel a lot clearer now. So it flew by. I felt like
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, I felt like we just started.
Yeah, you were there. You see that great point that you mentioned, it is, I thought it better to practice it while lying down. Yes, we should not impose any restriction on the mind with the likes and dislikes, especially in any meditation. Yes, when we are teaching others for the first time, no, you have to sit in lotus pose. And sometimes those people who do not want to practice meditation but they are attending, tell them, no, if you cannot sit in lotus pose, you cannot practice it. We teachers always tell a lie. Why? To cut one lie by the another lie is important. So understand that point. Brandy is thinking, oh, have you been technical? Have you been speaking a lie until today? Yes. How are you, Brandy?
My experience was similar to Laura's in that my allergies are kind of bad today, so it took me a minute to get going with the breathing. But you said something that was really helpful to me. Like, it was a good reminder when you said that you can't see into this space with any of the sense organs. And I think for a while I was trying to internally use my eyes.
Yeah.
And so I was able to look a little farther when I was not trying to rely on my vision. I don't know. It was was helped me because I was limiting myself in that way. So it was nice. Thank you.
Vision of physical eyes and the vision of mind. Did you understand? Vision of mind. When the mind is empty, it perceives the real self everywhere. That is the true objective. Beautiful. How are you, Vaibhav?
Sir, I'm relaxed and calm. It's like while seeing that gap between my thoughts and myself, I became totally free that now it's up to me that I can control my actions and I can perform the action. It's up to me. So I can see the difference and it is not guided by my thoughts.
That's a good point. That's a very good point of understanding. It is not guided by the thought. Why? Because the thought contains an element of likes and dislikes. And it is a point of spontaneous. Beautiful. How are you, Barbara? Brandy reminds me of Terry. I still know that.
At the beginning of the meditation, I was very tired because I hardly slept last night. But then, after a while, everything seemed very clear and I felt very alert. And then I felt very calm.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful experience. How are you, Terry? Where is my friend Terry?
My battery is dying on the computer.
No issue. Only thing to know, you are not your battery.
I had the easiest fast breathing. That was really nice. I kind of lost it right at the end.
Yes.
But the whole thing before that was very smooth and I was able to do everything, so I'm really happy about that. And also I was applying the previous lessons yesterday. It really helped me a lot.
That helped you a lot.
Yeah.
You see, our friends, we have 3 teachers, 4th one is me. We should, and even the Sangeeta is also a teacher, yoga teacher. Understand that when yoga teacher says this breathing will help you manage your anxiety, that posture will help you in managing that problem, doesn't work. Have that realization. That is why I never say that I will take care of any challenges, but yes, it will definitely help. So that is what the Terry is saying. In spite of so many challenges in the body, having the problem, and still when the clarity is there in the intellect, mind has to follow it. Mind has to follow it. That is being a human. You show the stick to the dog, runs away. You show the bread, comes back. And that dog will continue to repeat the same thing. Are we doing the same thing? O Parama, how are you, Sangeeta? I'm also indicating no by not speaking.
सर बहुत पीसफुल था और ऐसे लग रहा था जैसे कुछ मर्ज हो रहा है अंदर, मतलब मैं और कुछ और मिल रहे हैं.
Yeah. She is feeling she and something within merging together. She has been doing, practice, she has been known to me for almost 20 years now. She and her husband. So, she is wonderful. She has always been wonderful. So look at this, please understand, go back, listen to it again, contemplate and reflect on. Sama, Dhamma and Uparita, Uparati or Uparama are founded on dispassion. Dispassion is founded on discernment. That makes the intellect clear. Yeah, something pops up in my mind, so let me give me a minute more. When we human being by default if we have a doubt-free knowledge in the intellect, we follow that path. We act on this. It's okay. We act on this. Did you understand that point? You have to contemplate and reflect on that. Marijuana gives me peace. The knowledge in the intellect is doubt-free to those addicts. That is why they go after it. Only thing that they do not understand, it is a wrong knowledge. It is a wrong notion. So what I say, all these three treasures and discernment and dispassion makes us a seeker. And the last point I remember, I will not hold you too much. First 4 years, I was fascinated by looking at my master wearing the orange colored cloth. Fascinated, excited, attached. So I went with that orange colored, robe with my master, in front of my master. And he showed such a great anger. Get out of my monastery, you crazy guy. But you already know that, I studied science, so reasoning is very strong. So next day I went to the master. I said, why the hell you are wearing orange clothes? Why you prevented me? You see, it's a logical question. And he answered me, my master forced me to wear this cloth at the age when I ran away from the house at the age of 12. So my intellect was full of delusion, ignorance. I did not know. I thought that by wearing the orange cloth, I will reach to that place. But now I am guiding you that this cloth will not help you. No external things will ever help you. Everything is internal. But still we are fascinated by, if you have a long beard, if you have a dot comb here, if you have orange colored clothes, we are still fascinated. Who is responsible for getting misguided? If you say that this master misguided you, who is responsible for it? Because we lack discernment, dispassion, samadhi. Too much. That's all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lara. You rewarded me just now. I saw that.
Thank you.
What did you say? I don't hear.
Who's responsible? Is that true? Or I'm responsible for everybody?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.